Tell us about the European Investment Bank. What are actually the roles of EIB for emerging countries like Indonesia?
Sure. The European Investment Bank is the financial arms of the European Union. We are the largest IFIs in the world in terms of lending and borrowing. Last year, the EIB group lending amounted to 85 billion euros, and that is more or less the amount of lending we do per year. And EIB is also the unique bank who is governed by the 27 EU member states.
Right. So, ma'am, what is the total amount of EIB investment for green projects in Indonesia?
Well, first of all, the re-engagement of the EIB with Indonesia after a long absence shows a strong commitment to supporting the country's development and sustainable goals. The opening of the regional office here in Jakarta last year shows as well the EIB's dedication to strengthening its presence in Southeast Asia. The identified projects that are in the sectors like health, water, wastewater, sanitation, mobility, urban development, and green energy align with the Indonesian government's focus on infrastructure development and renewable energy, as well as the UN SDGs. As of today, the commitment of the EIB amounts to around 3 billion euros over the next 2-3 years, highlighting EIB's significant financial support and interest in Indonesia's development. Additionally, the EIB has pledged 1 billion euros for the JETP, demonstrating the EIB's dedication to support the climate action. These investments from the EIB can play a vital role in boosting Indonesia's sustainable development, promoting economic growth and addressing social challenges.
And what are the projects in Indonesia that will be the focus recipients for EIB funds?
Well, EIB provides funds to a wider range of recipients. First of all, it would be loaned to the government directly, or public sector entities such as government agencies, municipalities, regional authorities, and national development banks such as PTSMI, which is the policy-driven bank here, and also private sector companies, including large corporations and small and medium-sized enterprises, financial institutions such as local banks. By partnering with local banks, EIB can extend and reach and provide financing to a broader range of businesses and also projects across the country. Lastly, international organization also. EIB collaborates with international organizations to finance projects that align with its objectives. These organizations include development banks, regional development agencies, etc.
So currently the new capital city or Ibu Kota Nusantara or IKN projects is the very main focus for President Joko Widodo's administration. And this project also carries a smart city and also a sustainable green city development. How interested are the European investors and European Investment Bank in this project?
Well, the Indonesia New Capital City IKN project has the potential to attract interest from the European investors, particularly those focused on sustainable and environmentally friendly initiatives. With the EU's strong emphasis on green policies and climate change mitigation, European investors are increasingly inclined to support those initiatives and invest in those projects that align with these objectives. To maximize the European investors' interest, it's crucial for the Indonesian government to create a favorable investment climate. This includes providing clear regulations, transparent processes, reliable legal frameworks that instill confidence among the potential investors, demonstrating a commitment to sustainable development, along with robust environmental and social standards, can further enhance the project's appeal. Additionally, engaging with investment promotion agencies, financial institutions, and industry networks can help showcase the investment potential of the IKN project to European investors. Building strong partnership with European counterparts can also attract attention and facilitate investment opportunities. I would say that by creating an enabling environment and effectively communicating the project sustainability aspect, the Indonesian government can enhance the chances of attracting European investors who are eager to support green initiatives like the IKN project.
So how do you generally see it? What is the European Investment Bank assessment for this IKN project?
Well, as the EU Climate Bank, we fully support the idea of creating green and sustainable city in Indonesia to unload Jakarta and improve its environmental and health situation in the capital. The IKN project goes in line with the EIB's objectives and criteria, thanks to its orientation to sustainability, green urban development, and innovations. The EIB's letter of interest indicates its genuine commitment and intention to contribute to the IKN project. This not only demonstrates the EIB's recognition of the project in itself potential, but also signifies its willingness to provide financial support and expertise in sustainable development. Our work in Jakarta aims to accelerate growth, make rural areas more prosperous, transform the city into innovation hubs, and strengthen economies. And IKN fits perfectly in this frame. However, the very process of city building has to be sustainable too. The construction and development of the capital city in the middle of forests will still have environmental consequences, including habitat disruption, disproportionate deforestation, water usage, and carbon emissions. The IKN should not be only a green project, but also has to align with the social, inclusive, and equality and the economic goals.